All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we are clear. Ready to go live in 5, 4. Cue the talent. 3. Hey, I said cue the talent. 2 and 1. Attention hobbyists, sports fans, and collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojo Break Studios, it's Dan and Doug. Check it out. Come on! So, get hype. Be hype. This is The Hype.
What is going down, everybody? Hype episode number 78 coming at ya. We've got a few things to talk about today. We're going to do the Hype half hour because there was 4 new releases today. So if you want to get in on some breaks of brand new 1819 Optic, 18 Limited, and some Series 1, and then we have SP Game Used new brand new hockey for Friday. Those all came out today, so it's a new release explosion. So we're doing a Hype half hour, real quick show. Joined by C-Rad and Dan. Dan's got his flight booked to Atlanta, hoping to get some Super Bowl tickets. How's it going, Dan? Are you excited?
Well, let's see. Looks like we started the show here.
Oh, wow. Way to be prepared. Way to be prepared.
I was just trying to get my YouTube up. But, well, I had my flight booked last Wednesday
show
as well. So it's still booked.
Are you going to have a sign,
Nothing's changed.
will work for tickets out there? You're going to stand out in cold Atlanta?
I just got to do what I got to do, you know?
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
Might have to suck a little D for some ticks. You know? I don't know. You might have to.
Oh, man, these cans are loud, bro.
The weather may work in your favor, though. You may be able to score some ticks for a little bit because of the weather. It's cold. People don't want to go out there.
Just trying to hoover Panini.
Yeah, you know. You going to sit next to Panini?
I'm gonna go there and be like, hey, guys, come on.
Help me out. I broke a lot of replay for you. And
No, they're going to be like,
honors football.
Gonna be like, who the hell are you?
Well, we did 20 cases of Donruss. Hoops
No.
basketball.
It's all good. I'll figure it out.
Yep. Is this the free break Kelp says in YouTube? It is. It is the free break. Dan was taking a break. I was taking a break. It's a free break. It's off the clock.
Well, you know, we usually have so many technical difficulties at the beginning that I was like, why get ready? We may have to start it all over again.
Right. Exactly.
Like last week, we had to do the intro all over again.
Yeah. One of these shows, we're going to have to do it like 3 times before we're actually ready. But anyways, quick show today. I wanted to dive into some controversy. We'll probably end the show talking about some Super Bowl stuff. But I wanted to dive in on some of the Luka controversy that people are speculating on other people signing his autos. So this is all obviously people's opinion, but there's some details that make you kind of scratch your head. But I wanted to dive into that and see what you guys think. This is going to be kind of visual on the autographs as the content version for you guys listening to the podcast. We'll try to do it as describe it as best we can, but it is visual looking at his autographs. So I wanted to kind of compare some of his early stuff, which he signed for Upper Deck first back when Turkish Airlines EuroLeague cards. And so you got the Lulu there, and then you have the Optic from the first off the line that we pulled yesterday. And then I think the one that's drawn the most controversy is the Lulu sticker compared to some of his early autos and his Luka auto. So there's just people out there saying, hey, maybe he didn't sign it. Maybe his mom signed it. Maybe his agent signed it. So we're going to kind of dive into some of those details. We're going to take the side of Panini on some certain things. And we're going to kind of explain what we think because we've seen a lot of autos over these years and see people's autos changed. C-Rad, we didn't even talk to you about this. What are you seeing? What are you thinking?
I have seen no changes in autos. This is the first time I've seen this lazier auto of Lulu. To me, they've been pretty much on point, looking the same to me. This one that we see on the right here on the screen where it's like you don't see the U after the first L. I've actually never seen that before. I think it's a result of him maybe being lazy with his autos because he had to sign so many. I don't know, but I've never seen his auto sign like that.
Well, if you go to after the Lulu Hoops auto and you go and you actually have you have two different autos there on the same card, basically. So, you know, I could see where people think, why do they look so different? Dan's just bringing out a bunch of dummy cards here. I don't know what he's got planned. This is kind of spontaneous. I don't know if he's going to practice some of his autos here. Are you going to just try to change your auto after you sign a bunch of them?
Do your segment.
Okay.
Do your segment here.
But I'm just saying, I see where people are doing that, but is it the result of signing hundreds upon hundreds of autos that the auto has changed? But we're seeing two different autos on the same product line, so you got to assume those were all at the same sit-down, right?
Yes.
So why is it so different? And I know there's only one person who can answer that, and that's probably Luca himself. We probably never will get an answer from that, but is it laziness, or was there two people signing these cards, one being Luca, one being maybe his agent or his mom? That's the question. And we are going to be in complete denial because this is a hobby savior right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one that's selling basketball cards. But you've seen this over the years. We talked about it with Lonzo last year. Lonzo's auto changed. But Lonzo came out and admit that his auto changed. Is this auto fatigue? Or is this these things don't look the same? What do you guys think in the chat?
The L looks the same to me.
Are we basing it on these two pictures that you have up here?
There's like three different variations.
Okay, so, I mean, I was going to basically say, here, I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Sign your auto. Do as many as you can in 20 seconds, and we're going to see if they're exactly the same. And you have to do at least 10 of them. At least 10 autos in 20 seconds.
But now I'm going to really try to make them the same, though, now that you told me that.
No, I mean, you can, but you're not going to be able to because you need to get it done in 20 seconds.
You know what's happening?
I mean, with the rookie photo shoot for the stickers, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there. We have proof that he was there.
No, I get that.
So that's when they actually had them sign all the stickers.
You know what's happening? People are getting so bored, they're looking for a story.
No,
I'll
tell you what it is. And I talked about this before. Because his cards are so valuable, they're heavily scrutinized. I was talking about Wendell Carter. His auto, we just pulled one that looked terrible on Optic. Looked super sloppy. I've seen his autos look better on other cards and other stickers. But since his cards aren't going for $200, $300, $400, it's not even looked at. It's not scrutinized. People want to have some type of controversy with Luka because everybody's like, why are they going for so much?
It's not even like they look super perfect. Like, remember that full Dak Prescott's autos?
Well, that was, auto pen was a whole other story.
But, I mean, this kid is sitting down in the rookie photo shoot. In one sitting, he's signing probably 5,000 autos.
Yeah.
If you sit there and you sign 5,000 autos, it's going to look different.
Is that 5,000 dummy cards?
That's not 5,000 dummy cards, but
man.
I can guarantee you could try to make your auto the same. And if you give me 10 autos in 20 seconds, that's 2 seconds an auto. I can guarantee you they're going to be different.
Well, he's not doing 10. He's doing 5, 6, 7,000.
I know. But I bet if you do 10 in 20 seconds, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably will be a little, but that's that's pretty drastic up there, though.
Dude.
Between the two optics. If you look at Optic, there's several, and I'm on the side of it's him. Believe me, I'm not saying that I'm going down the conspiracy route here. I'm just saying this was being talked about a lot. People were posting on some of the cards that we pulled on Instagram. People were saying stuff, and there's a whole blowout threads forum about it. And I think we need to get a handwriting somebody get a hold of a handwriter analysis person, whatever they're called.
I'm going to do this
and
as the setting because I've seen it done before.
So you're going to do trial and error.
Yeah, so here I am. I'm Luca.
So you're Luca Anderson.
Yep.
Gonna sign some autos.
So yeah, you keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I got 10 right here, and I'm gonna start the timer, and I got to get them done.
You're just gonna do them all different on purpose. He's just gonna be like DA. And then
no, I mean everybody knows.
squigglies.
Everybody knows I am truly the your auto sucks guy. So I should be able to get this done, and they should be terrible looking, but we'll see how different they look, right? All right.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I mean, we're going to have to show it to that little camera there. You're going to have to like go up there and do it.
Whatever, take my word for it. Oh, that's 1 hour. That would be I'd take my time on that one.
Yeah. Then they all would look the same. You printed them.
Pause.
But anyway, so it's just a topic that I wanted to talk about, and yeah, I'm leaning towards that it's probably just laziness. It's probably like, oh crap, like I got 30 minutes left. I still got 1,000 of these to do. You know, I wanted to go play some Madden, or I wanted to go get some lunch, or I wanted to go practice probably, right? And rushing through them. It would be cool if Panini did ask the player for some photos.
Got it in 19 seconds. And that's actually how they usually throw them on top of each other, too.
Do you really want to show people that
Dude,
auto?
I did that in 20 seconds.
Well, your auto is like Vern Morency's auto, though. It's literally like Vern Morency's auto. Show people. Go show the camera what you just did. Show your artwork there. Because you would have been...
Look at that one. That one's way different.
You would have been on Congrats Your Auto. So you would have been in the awards.
I told everybody that I have a terrible auto. Look at that. That's like... But that's what happens. Look at that.
So, hey, we're all of the consensus that it's him, but he's gotten lazy. I think the Lulu sticker, though, to me, is like maybe because he has less room to sign and he's trying to keep it on the sticker. If you go back to the Lulu sticker, the roundness of it is unlike any of his other round L's to me. But that was the same case with Lonzo Ball because it's a sticker. He was trying to fit it all in the sticker.
Dude, to me, that L is super consistent how he does that L with the little slant.
Well, I think there's a bigger hoop in the sticker version of compare the Rookie Ink one to the Upper Deck one, which is the EuroLeague one. Mm-hmm. It's more up and down and less loopy to me. But his auto could have changed. That was him before signing in the NBA. That was him playing Turkish EuroLeague.
I think the Turkish
optic is on card.
The Turkish EuroLeague and the sticker auto that you're showing, I think, are pretty similar.
So that not really, dude. There's a 7. The L's are big. He didn't put. I mean, he's not going to put the 7-7, I guess, on there anymore. But he was 7 in the EuroLeague.
But you also got to look at it with the stickers because that EuroLeague looks like it's on card, right?
It's a sticker.
It is a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you have a sticker, he has an idea of where, like, how big the signature needs to be. Unlike on card, where a lot of the players, like Michael Porter Jr., you give him a card, like he has.
He's always going to sign to the left.
He has no. He's like it needs to be tiny on the left.
Yeah, the other camera didn't work. That's why we're doing this right now. Just we didn't get fancy on you. This was a stopgap until we get a cord that works for the second camera. So we're all squeezed in on the same one.
I don't think it's a cord. I don't think it's the actual camera, but whatever. We'll deal with that later.
But anyways, yeah. So then you need to take over the segment, talk about it, and I'll sign mine, and we'll see.
Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah. So. And I'll show mine at some point. I don't know if I'm going to go up there right now and show everybody because they're not going to really be able to see it. But they're signing autos that fast. There is a huge difference in my auto. You could barely tell. You can barely tell it's me. But, whoa. You can't. You're practicing. You can't do that.
No, I'm starting.
No, I didn't start the timer yet.
Oh, okay.
No practice.
Practice?
Who are you, Jared Goff?
But another good example is Tom Brady's auto changed in a year.
All right. So, on 3. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, Tom Brady's auto's been different. There's been a lot of players who, Bryce Harper, his auto has changed from when he first started signing to his current autos now. I mean, everybody goes through. I mean, you got 5 seconds now, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 done. How many autos you get? Man, you're going to be there forever. Doug will be a redemption because it takes him forever to sign autographs.
Look how consistent that is.
Yeah, because you took forever.
No, that's how I signed my auto. Those are sloppy. You didn't give me enough time.
But you got done with 5, so you would be at the event signing for 22 hours.
Yes, because I care what people. I want people to have consistency in my auto. I'm like Mark Jackson. I put God bless you on every card. I take my time.
I'm in New York. I'm trying to go out to the club. I want to get done. I want to get done with this. I'm a 19-year-old kid. I'm trying to go out.
Yeah, and who says players have 10, 20 seconds? Why are we giving them some? Do you think some of them are all going to the club?
Well, if you have 7,000 autos you got to sign.
Stereotype, and then they all go to the club. What about a guy who's like, he's religious? He's just going to go home and read books.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure Luca wants to go to the club.
Okay, we'll have to get him on the show. See if he wants to talk about going to the club.
Let's see here. I'm gonna you keep on doing. I'm gonna do a little bit of math and see how many autos. If we have a consensus, let's say that at the rookie premiere one day they do 5,000 autos.
Okay.
All right. What's 5,000?
You're asking me to do math, dude.
No.
I don't even know temperatures.
Yeah,
So
I'll do this. Don't worry.
Steve says he's 19 and mama helped their baby out. She said, we all need to get over it. It happens. So that's going to be the thing. If that comes out, then is his mom's auto going to be worth more than his? I mean, I don't know.
So if he is there for 8 hours signing autos, he had to do 625 autos an hour.
Okay. So that's at like 10 a minute, basically. Kind of like what you timed.
Yeah.
But the rookie premiere, they're doing like 2 or 3 days, I think, right? So they're getting 5,000 done in 2 or 3 days.
It's about 11 autos. About 11 autos a minute.
And the stickers are probably a lot harder.
So actually, you would have been on time if you would have done that without taking a break. If you would have done this amount of autos for 8 hours straight, you would have got done with 5,000 autos without taking a break. You could not go to the bathroom.
But if I'm getting like $10 per one, I'm counting it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, dude, $10 an auto.
I'll tell you right now.
I just made $50.
And I did double the amount of autos. So
you just made $100.
I was probably going to get some Kobe shoes and a drone because I was signing more autos than you. I'm getting prizes.
You're getting prizes from Panini's rookie premiere in NFL. I don't know. Did you do that for? They got to do that for basketball now too, right? That was a good idea.
I don't know.
But anyways, so I just wanted to. That was what the topic was on Blowout. Was, hey, is this his auto? Is somebody signing for him? His auto's changed, but we have good examples over the year. Yank Pats brings up
way different.
Yank Pat brings up Donovan Mitchell and how his auto changed a lot last year. It was, I think early on it was a full Donovan Mitchell, and then it just literally became like a D and an M towards the end, right? Right, C-Rad? Donovan Mitchell's auto got real bad towards the end, to the point where I think his NTs are like the worst looking auto. It should be the best, but it came out so late. So that's something to consider. And one thing to back up Panini is, so say for some reason Luka's mom, let's just say hypothetically, because we don't know that this happened, let's just say Luka's mom did sign those cards, hypothetically. Panini has an affidavit from each athlete that signs that say under their best knowledge that these are not done by anybody other than the contracted player. So basically they would be committing fraud in a sense by having somebody else sign for them, where Panini could possibly sue them, or, they didn't sue Dak. Dak was too valuable for them, I think, at the time to do anything, so they kind of embraced it. You got to remember, Panini probably needs these athletes more than the athletes need them. So they're not going to they're not going to like Luka right now. If Panini does, find this out, Panini's not going to like say, hey, we're done getting Luka autos anymore.
Depends on the athlete. Depends on their rookie season.
Right. Yeah, and if it's somebody that's, hey, nobody wants, like
there's some guys who the most money they may have made is from Panini. I mean, look at guys like we were talking about him earlier, Taj Boyd. He probably didn't get that much money from the NFL, did he?
Probably not.
Most of his money probably came from his autograph deal from Panini.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing to consider, that we found out that a lot of these guys, unless you're Baker Mayfield or Saquon Barkley, where you're going to be a first-round guy, you're guaranteed money. These 5th, 6th, 7th-round guys, they usually don't get paid until they play their first NFL game. So a lot of them have to get trainers pre-draft to get them ready for the combine. That comes out of pocket. They got to do all these things out of pocket before they get their first check. So they have a lot of IOUs out there. They got to probably pay. They got their agent's probably going to take months and months of salary once it comes out. So when Panini comes at him and says, "Hey, can we have you sign 5, 6, 7,000 autos for God knows how much? I don't know, $1 to $10 a piece?" They're like, "Yeah, I need money. I don't have any money right now because I'm not getting my paycheck." So a lot of these guys, they all get these autos early on, especially for football. Basketball's a little different because there's only 2 rounds, but for football, these guys that could be undrafted, they might need the money, especially if they come from not having money. So that's kind of the deal there. But yeah, if it's a guy that's not necessarily needed anymore, they're not going to probably get him beyond that rookie deal. So, but guys like Luka, guys like Dak, they needed them. So But
I don't like the speculation, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know Luca. I don't know his mom. I'm not gonna say that that's somebody else.
Well, everybody's just assuming
I'm gonna
it's his
say
mom.
I'm gonna say right now that those two different autos that we're looking at, I'm gonna say that's what it looks like after signing 5,000 autos for 8 hours.
Yo, I want to know how
And
many look like the ones on the right.
That's fatigue, man. That is fatigue.
So do we think that let's just
do
we think the Lulu was the first one? The full Lulu is he just sat down, fresh, bright. He's like, I'm signing these.
Probably, or maybe it was right after lunch. He got back. He had taken like an hour lunch, had some food, came back, and started doing it again. I mean, we don't know. But we do know that he was a rookie premier guy, and he was at the photo shoot. So
for those ones, yeah.
So he did sign autos at Panini in front of them. We know that.
We should, you know what would actually help this whole thing is to find out actually which ones he was signing there. Like which, because I don't think Optic was being signed to the rookie premier.
I don't think Optic was being signed, but
probably what came out.
Maybe
Flawless.
So the next day, Donruss autos would have been signed there. The stickers, essentially all the stickers probably would have been signed there. The sticker books that go through, and they have them sit down and do those right away. As far as on-card autos, maybe contenders, because I think last year when we were there,
do me a favor, pull up the next day autos.
I think we found out that they were doing contenders. Another thing that kind of, to me, debunks the whatever we're talking with the forgery autos is the fact that he plays for Dallas. He is one of the easiest guys for Panini to go obtain because they're in the same area.
Sure. But do you think it's a little bit more relaxed because of that? Do you think that every single auto he does is witnessed?
But I mean, I think Panini, if they need to get autos, I don't think we're going to see Doncic be a redemption all year. For the fact that when they're playing home games, they could send somebody from Panini to go down there with a media pass or something and get him to sign the autos.
So this one looks more like the non-sticker Lulu ones. The sticker Lulu ones are the ones that are really jumping out at you. And the other on-card. So that looks similar to the other Prism that we just had. So that doesn't look like the Lulu auto. That looks like the squiggly auto. All of those next days. So I think that's where you're getting these ones we know, in fact, were witnessed, right? So, like I said, I don't believe that somebody else is signing it for him, but it's something interesting. It really does show you fatigue, and it really does show you the possibility of what happens when you sign 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000 autos at a time.
Those next day autos could be right at the point when he was signing thousands and thousands of cards in one sitting.
Yeah. But that one on the right looks more like the next day than the Lulu one.
Yeah.
Does.
Yeah,
So-
I will agree with you on that. But I am almost positive the next day autos were done at the rookie photo shoot because I think they always are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are. So that would be interesting to see is if we could see all the on-card autos that were signed at the rookie photo shoot, which other sets they were. We could probably find that out somehow. But
Yeah, that's a good point. The Optic, absolutely. Those cards
could not have been signed there.
could not have been signed there
'Cause
because
they-
those are the photos they're using. But the next day autos, absolutely.
Yeah.
Could have been printed up already.
And I think this is the third or fourth show we're talking about Luca. We've got more stuff to talk about because we're going to talk Optic, which we're doing case breaks today. We just pulled the Shai Gilgeous Gold Vinyl 101. So the hands have been hot, and C-Rad's always been pulling crazy stuff, so you can get on his optic breaks later today. So we've got ones that have squares for $39.99. I think those ones might be sold out for the day, but we have PYTs of it today. We have more Super Bowl square Super Bowl square optic breaks as well coming up tomorrow and Friday. So you can get not only get your team get a chance at getting the Mavericks and hitting a big Luka auto, you also get Super Bowl squares, and the grand prize in the Super Bowl squares is $2,500. Shopping spree on our website, so that can get you tons of optic or limited or whatever you want to use it on. So join those. They say SB Square on the site mojobreak.com, and so the gold vinyl was pulled out of a first off the line box, which also drew some controversy because people were like, why is the Luca 101 auto in a first off the line box, right? So it got graded. Guy got a 9. So lived in San Antonio, went right down to Beckett, got a 9, 10. Beckett's already published it. The next photo is a picture of the gentleman, very happy, thinking about how he's going to have a new car. Once he sells this card, what do we think that's worth, by the way?
Come on, Beckett. 9? Really? Come on.
The first epic fail was getting it graded.
Well, he wanted to keep it safe, he said. He was worried that in the interview, he was worried the whole time on the drive that it was going to get damaged somehow. It was like one of those things that he...
Was he right? Was it he leave it on the top of his car?
I don't know. Supposedly, he pulled it out of a pack. He went to a card shop that sold him the first off the line box. He didn't even want to buy it. They're like, well, you should buy it. This is hot. He bought it, went home, saw that it was a Luca auto, and then he didn't even notice it was a 101 until he top loaded it, I guess.
I mean, I get it. It's an inexpensive card, so you get kind of antsy about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that a Vince Neil shirt he's wearing, by the way? I don't know. It says Vince something. So it could be Vince Neil. Vince Neil shirt. But what do we think? And that's a Lulu auto. That's the Lulu as opposed to the Squigglies. What do we think that card will end up at? What do we think the total on the gold vinyl 101s will go for?
I don't speculate on card value anymore. It's part of my contract now.
Part of your contract?
I was so far off on the Bakers, so
you can't do it anymore.
I don't think I'm allowed to. I think I'm cut off.
Cut off.
I don't know, somewhere between
$15, $20,
$500 to $20,000.
It's a real close range there. You got 15 to 20, I think, probably for the right buyer. 9, 10 kind of sucks, but maybe he could
15,000.
Maybe he can crack it out and trim it and send it to PSA. Maybe get a better grade.
15 to 20 grand.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm in the ballpark.
I think so. I think you got it covered. But what do you guys think? I mean, everybody was complaining that it was in first off the line, but I think in a way that shows a little bit more transparency for Panini. Because if you're a business and your best card, and you want to sell through all your stock, right? You want your best card to possibly be at the and towards the end of the run, right? You want people to keep chasing it. So the fact that it was in first off the line does suck for shops, does suck for us as breakers because it already came out. But I think that kind of shows you that Panini has no idea where things go. I don't think they would ever want an optic gold vinyl of Lulu. The best card, probably, arguably the best card in the set, to wind up at first off the line. That would never have been a plan of theirs. So in a sense, to me, that kind of shows a little bit more transparency within Panini.
It's not like they have to stimulate first off the line sales because everything that they put on first off the line is gone in 3 minutes. So it's not like they're all, man, we better put this huge chase card in this next first off the line release. Maybe somebody will start buying the first off the line stuff. They don't need to do that.
No.
So you can't really spin it in a way that is beneficial for Panini.
No, I don't think so at all. And
I would love to. I'd love to try to figure out a way to spin it, argue with you about it, but I can't do it.
I mean, the other controversy that people are saying is that this is the second time a Dallas, Texas area person's pulled a big card out of a first off the line box. So people are trying to say, why is it so close to home that these guys are getting these cards? I think it's just kind of luck, of the draw there. But I think
Wait a minute, doesn't this fool work for? I'm just kidding.
I know. I say, wait, he's got a Panini shirt on there. Well,
just joking, guys. Just joking.
It's all Tracy Hackler holding it up. Got it graded. There's a hypothesis of her wanting it to get pulled on release day creates hype over the big money cards. Well, I get that theory, but I think in this hobby, based on the comments I see, and obviously it's one segment of the hobby, but there is so many people that say that they are done. They're not going to buy Optic because of this card was pulled. And we used to say, hey, that's kind of ridiculous because there's a lot of other valuable cards in there, and there is. But I think the fact that if you were to go and buy a lottery ticket and the grand prize was already gone, so say it's a $7 million lottery, and you go in and you buy a ticket, you're like, well, you can't win the $7 million, but you can win the $500,000. Kind of a bummer for people, even though you're not going to win the $7 million, knowing that the $7 million's still there. So I think it does hurt sales in a way. The Luca autos are going to go for crazy anyway. So, but I think in a way they wouldn't want that to happen. So that's why it's like this is more transparent to me. So, but that's it. But there's still the greens. There's still lots of low numbered stuff. There's still the base Luca, and there's a couple more insert Luca gold vinyls that are still out there. So maybe the gold Luca non-auto probably be pretty comparable in price.
There's some other rookies as well that are pretty good at basketball.
No, it's just one.
Okay.
Just one this year.
It's only one guy.
Everybody else is averaging like 5 points a game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody else coming off the bench. Everybody else in the G League.
Yeah.
The G League.
Nobody doing anything to help their team.
Well, that's pretty much all we have today. I wanted to tell you guys about our 125-box Super Bowl mixer, which a majority of the boxes are behind us here. 71 unique products, 125 boxes, 18 different years. We've already sold over 12 spots. It's going to be triple cam. There's Tom Brady rookie skunk prizes, Joe Montana skunk prize, Super Bowl squares that are involved now. So everybody in the Boompalooza gets their own square grid. So you're going to get 3 squares per spot in the Boompalooza. And there's a Jared Goff signed jersey somebody's going to win. And they're also going to get entry into that grand prize giveaway of $2,500. So it is going to be insane. Just all those different years. We got 2,000 SP Authentic in there, chasing those early Brady rookies. There's just crazy stuff. 3 different flawlesses, select, contenders. It's kitchen sink type of break, guys. And that's going down this Friday at 4 p.m. Guaranteed to fill. So if you're on the fence, don't be, because you're going to go to sleep and it's going to be sold out. So grab your spots now. You could just see the list of all the different products, all the different possibilities. We're going to start it off triple cam, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So check that out, guys, on Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 Eastern. So grab a brew, grab some food, and just kick back and watch this thing go down, because it's going to be ridiculous. So we'll have bounties, other giveaways we're going to be doing live during that break as well. So get your spots before it's too late. We're also going to be doing some breaks on Saturday and a few on Sunday this weekend as well. But if you haven't broke with us before, the site's mojobreak.com. All of our breaks are guaranteed to fill, and we have a variety of price points, a variety of different kinds of products, different mixers. We do big mixers, we do small mixers, we do everything, all different shapes and sizes of sports card breaks. So definitely check us out for your breaking needs. And we've got Series 1 to bust here, followed by some sold-out Optic and Limited. So we'll see you guys on the under. This was a quick little show. We'll be back with a full show next week. And hopefully Dan will be a Super Bowl champ, because you're on the team. You're flying out with the team.
Get my ring.
You're going to get your ring?
Get my ring.
That's right. So we'll see. I think you have a lot of people behind you. I think you have more people going for the Rams than you do for the Patriots. So I think you're, widely accepted at this point.
I think everybody just hates Tom Brady's face.
I think that, everybody hates success. The same reason everybody hates Barry Bonds. So
I have a legitimate reason to
You just
hate
compare
Patriots.
Barry Bonds to Tom Brady?
yeah,
Tom
it's the
Brady.
greatest of all time of their sports.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
when somebody's
And
good,
they both went to the same high school too. So
exactly. It's what I'm starting to believe it's that California weather.
Well, we could get into California weather and weather in general, but we can't do that right now. We don't have enough time.
No, we don't.
Who's the Super Bowl MVP, guys? One last.
Sony Michel,
Aaron Donald.
C-Red.
Super Bowl MVP is gonna go to the Patriots mascot.
Johnny Hecker.
Johnny Hecker's the Patriots mascot? That's crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
He's like, I'm switching teams. Belichick went and talked to me when we were practicing.
AD.
You going Aaron Donald? Seriously though,
Donald.
C-Red, who you going? Just
I'll go with Ryan Gosling.
yeah, don't get Doug started on weather. Not at all.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, all right. So we got
Let's go.
Jared Goff, Sony Michel, or Aaron Donald. I think Aaron Donald's got to be a 50-1 shot, but maybe a little bit less.
Are you crazy?
How many defensive guys
Actually,
have
I
won?
I think he's 6-1.
6-1. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what Sony Michel is. We'll have to look. Probably lower odds than Donald, I would think. All right, guys, we're going to play the outro, and we'll be back in busting some Series 1 for you guys. Check out the schedule. Peace.
Ding, dong, da-dong, dong.
And that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. Visit mojobreak.com for more info and your break.
We'll see you next time on The Hype. Hype Point.